Hello, I'm Classified, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do a paracord bracelet. It's just the basics. If you want to go higher or bigger, you can do a necklace, but I'm just going to show you guys how to do a bracelet. Okay, so this is a jig that me and my dad made. We got some wing nuts right here, some clips with some screws. It's really easy to make. It's not that hard, you know. Some wood and you're good. You can also buy it. I know there's some I think at TJ Maxx, but yeah, basically it's just a little jig that we made. It can turn. I'm not going to turn it right now because I have it at the perfect length that I want it. You know, the one at TJ Maxx has a measuring, so you can measure how long you want it. So yeah, this is the jig that we will be using, and yeah. Okay, so this is the paracord. There's different sizes. This is 550. I also have 525, but this is 550, and I like it better. It's a little thicker. But how I got this length, and it's very confusing because some people say, oh, 5 feet, 8 feet. Really, all you have to do is take one end of the paracord, do an arm's length, stop, put that another arm's length, and then fold it together. Fold that part and the other end together. You should have one arm's length of 2 ropes. Alright? I got some black paracord. You can use any color you want, but it's basically all you gotta know for this part. So before you put it on a jig, make sure it's even and make sure it's not twisted or anything. At this end, make sure you have a loop because that's what you're gonna start with. Okay, so take the loop, you put it in here. Now it's gonna be a tight fit since it's a little thicker than the other ones, but it'll still fit in there, just like so. Now you open it just a little so you can take this side. Okay. You take this side, take the ends, and you pull that right through this loop, and then you just pull that. Now the way you're going to connect it to the other side is make sure it's straight again so you don't have any loops because that will be treacherous. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to come from the top. Make sure it's from the top, not the bottom or anything else, from the top. And you're just gonna pull down until you have it like that. Okay, so before you start the actual knot tying, you have to take both sides and make it like a wing and do it the opposite side of the loop. Alright? And how you're going to make the knot is you're going to take this and make sure it's like an S over the whole thing. Alright? See that? It's like an S. Now you're going to take this side, and when it's long, make sure to like bull it up. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it just saves a lot of time when it's still bigger. You put it down in this end, and you take it back up on this side, and then you just make sure to pull, and boom. And then you want to make sure that I learned a trick that this side, this loop, when that loop is, that's the S shape you're gonna make. Alright? So do that. Alright, so I learned a trick that if this is a loop and you have this string that's on top of it, any side, that is the loop that you're gonna make the S with. All right, so you have it like that. I'm gonna do this again. I'm going to put it through, tie it, and then you make sure it's alternating. So see that loop? Make an S with it. Oh, S with it. Go through like that. And you just keep doing that the whole way. Okay, so I did most of it, and I am leaving a little bit of gap because I like it that way, plus it doesn't hurt my bone as much. You can go all the way if you want to. I just prefer a little gap. Make sure it's tight. Make sure this is all squeezed together, because if it isn't, like there's little spaces like that, you don't want that. So make sure it's all tight. Make sure it looks like this. If you have one that's going like that, but then this is a little closer than that, you're probably doing it wrong, because that means you did it twice over, and that's bad. Yeah, so I'm gonna do one more. Remember the S. Alright, and like I said, since it's getting a little closer, I'm just gonna put that one strand. Tie it tight. There's no way to tie it. You just make sure this part is tight, and then you cut these with scissors. With these scissors, baby scissors, but you can use pliers as long as you have an adult nearby. Alright. Okay, so we're all done with this. We got them cut, and once you're done and did all of this, you're gonna have to take a lighter and like dull these down so it's not frizzy and it doesn't like unlatch. Do that with adult supervision, because if you don't, you might burn yourself. Even worse, catch yourself on fire, which is not good. So yeah, that's mostly it. Okay, so we're about to light it. Make sure you're outside or in a safe place. We're in our garage right now, so my dad's gonna help me. We're gonna do the other side. This is the final product. It should look somewhat like this. Make sure that the ends right here are cooled out so you don't burn yourself when you put it on your skin.